incredibly proud to have a moment in my career after doing Aquaman and before it comes out where I can pop in and out of various independent films that are being made by auteur, up-and-coming, sometimes first-time directors. So I'm really fortunate to be in a moment in my career where I have the luxury to pop in and out or to take certain risks like doing this movie or doing the movie I'm doing now in New York.
Amber Heard is an American actress and activist. She is known for her roles in the films Never Back Down, Drive Angry, The Rum Diary, and in playing Mera in Aquaman and its upcoming 2023 sequel in the DC Extended Universe. She is a spokesperson for L'Oréal Paris and a human rights activist. Heard was married to actor Johnny Depp from 2015 to 2017. Their divorce drew media attention when Heard alleged that Depp had been abusive throughout their relationship. In 2018, Depp sued the publishers of British tabloid The Sun for libel, accusing Heard of abuse. In 2020, the High Court found that the printed article, which alleged that Depp had abused Heard, was substantially true. In early 2019, Depp sued Heard for defamation over an op-ed she had written on sexual and domestic abuse in The Washington Post. In 2020, Heard filed a countersuit against Depp. The trial Depp v. Heard began in Virginia in April 2022. Before continuing, please subscribe to our channel to receive notification for more videos. Heard was born in Austin, Texas, to Patricia Page, an internet researcher, and David Clinton Heard, who owned a small construction company. She has a younger sister, Whitney. The family lived outside Austin. Heard's father trained horses in his free time, and she grew up riding horses, hunting, and fishing with him. She also participated in beauty pageants, although as an adult she has said that she could no longer support the objectification. Heard was raised as Catholic but began identifying as an atheist at 16 after her best friend died in a car crash. The following year, Heard said she no longer felt comfortable in conservative, God-fearing Texas and dropped out of her Catholic high school to pursue an acting career in Los Angeles. She eventually earned a diploma through a home study course. Heard's earliest acting work included appearances in 2 music videos, Kenny Chesney's There Goes My Life, and Isley's I Wasn't Prepared, and small supporting roles in the television series Jack and Bobby, The Mountain, and The O.C. She made her film debut in a minor role in the sports drama Friday Night Lights, followed by brief supporting roles in films Drop Dead Sexy, North Country, Side FX, Price to Pay, Alpha Dog, and Spin, and a guest starring spot in an episode of the police procedural crime drama television series Criminal Minds. Heard received her first leading role in the unconventional slasher film All the Boys Love Mandy Lane, which premiered at the 2006 Toronto International Film Festival, but was not released in Europe until 2008 and in the US until 2013 due to distribution problems. In 2007, Heard played the love interest of the main character in the CW's teen drama Hidden Palms, which the network aired to replace summer reruns of other series aimed at teenage audiences. The series premiered in the US in May 2007 to mixed reviews and poor ratings, leading the CW to air only 8 of the planned 12 episodes before canceling it. The same year, Heard also appeared in the short movie Day 73 with Sarah, in the teen drama Remember the Days, and in an episode of the Showtime series Californication. Heard gained mainstream recognition in 2008 with supporting roles in the Judd Apatow-produced stoner comedy Pineapple Express and the martial arts drama Never Back Down, both of which were box office successes. She also appeared as part of an ensemble cast in an adaptation of Bret Easton Ellis's novel The Informers, but the film was a critical failure. The following year, Heard starred in the Joneses opposite David Duchovny and Demi Moore. Variety wrote that Heard more or less steals the show from Moore. Outside a brief appearance in the box office hit Zombieland, Heard's other films during this time were either independent films that received only limited theatrical release, Exterminators, The River Why, and Soon the Darkness, or critically panned horror films, The Stepfather, The Ward. Heard's first film release in 2011 was Drive Angry, a supernatural action thriller in which she was paired with Nicolas Cage. The film received mainly bad reviews and underperformed commercially, but film critic Roger Ebert wrote that she does everything that can possibly be done with her character, a waitress who becomes entangled in an undead man's mission to save his daughter from a cult. In early 2011, Heard also appeared on the British television program Top Gear. Heard next starred in NBC's The Playboy Club, a crime drama series about the original Playboy Club in 1960 Chicago. After poor reviews and ratings as well as protests from both feminists and conservative groups, the series was cancelled after only 3 episodes had aired. Heard's third role of 2011 was as the love interest of the main character, played by Johnny Depp, in the Hunter S. Thompson adaptation The Rum Diary. The film was not a commercial success and received mixed reviews. Heard's part was said to be underdeveloped. In 2011, Heard appeared in an advertisement campaign for the fashion brand Guess. Heard next starred in the thriller Paranoia, the exploitation film Machete Kills and the satire Syrup, none of which were critical or commercial successes. The year also saw the U.S. limited release of All the Boys Love Mandy Lane. Although the film's reviews were overall mixed to negative, Heard's performance was called her most definitive to date by the Los Angeles Times and psychologically interesting by the Washington Post. In 2014, Heard appeared in a supporting role in the commercially successful action thriller 3 Days to Kill. In 2015, Heard had a prominent supporting role in the comedy drama Magic Mike XXL, playing the love interest of the film's protagonist, Channing Tatum. Like its predecessor, the film was a large box office success. Heard also had a small supporting role in Tom Hooper's period drama The Danish Girl, and a starring role opposite James Franco and Ed Harris in the independent crime thriller The Adderall Diaries. Although reviews for the latter were generally negative, IndieWire stated that although Heard was miscast, she displays much potential and has succeeded in a bid to be taken more seriously. Her fourth role in 2015 was opposite Christopher Walken in the television film One More Time, which aired on Starz. For her role as a struggling singer-songwriter, she took singing lessons and learned to play piano and guitar. The Los Angeles Times called her performance superb, and the film stage stated that Heard did an admirable job. In addition to her other roles in 2015, Heard played the female lead in London Fields, an adaptation of Martin Amos's novel about a clairvoyant who knows she will be murdered. After its press premiere at the 2015 Toronto International Film Festival, Heard's performance received highly negative reviews, and she later stated that it was one of the most difficult movies to film and it has proven to continue to be difficult. I can't say I did her justice. Shortly after the initial screening, the film was pulled from release due to disagreements between its director and producers, and due to litigation was not released until 2018. In 2017, Heard appeared as part of an ensemble cast in Lake Bell's indie comedy I Do Until I Don't and joined the DC Extended Universe cast as Mera in the superhero film Justice League. She reprised the role the following year in Aquaman, which co-starred Jason Momoa, Nicole Kidman and Willem Dafoe and marked Heard's first major role in a studio film. She has stated that one of the reasons attracting her to the part was Mera being a strong, independent, self-possessed superhero in her own right, who rejects being called Aquawoman instead of by her own name. Aquaman became the 5th most profitable release of 2018, and the most profitable DCEU installment up to that point. The same year, Heard was appointed global ambassador for cosmetics giant L'Oréal Paris. In 2019, Heard had supporting roles in the independent dramas Her Smell, opposite Elizabeth Moss, and Gully. Her only project released in 2020 was the post-apocalyptic miniseries The Stand, based on Stephen King's novel of the same name. She starred as Nadine Cross, a school teacher who is among the few survivors of an apocalyptic plague. It co-starred James Marsden, Odessa Young, Alexander Skarsgård and Henry Zaga, and premiered on CBS All Access in December 2020, with the series finale airing in February 2021. In 2021, Heard reprised her role as Mera in the superhero film Zack Snyder's Justice League, a director's cut of the 2017 film, and shot new scenes written by Snyder for the epilogue of the film. She will next appear in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, the sequel to Aquaman, which is set for release in 2023. In February 2022, it was announced that Heard has also been cast in Connor Allen's forthcoming period drama, in the fire. A change. Org petition to remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2 had reached 1.5 million signatures in November 2020. In the time following Johnny Depp's replacement in the Fantastic Beasts films, it had gained approaching 2 million signatures by April 26, 2022, and then reached over 3.5 million signatures at the time of the Depp v. Heard trial. Heard confirmed her involvement in the film and described efforts to remove her as paid rumors and paid campaigns on social media. The film's co-producer, Peter Safran, had previously commented on the casting of the film to say, "We felt that if it's James Wan and Jason Momoa, it should be Amber Heard." That's really what it was. In August 2016, Heard pledged to donate her $7 million divorce settlement with Johnny Depp to the American Civil Liberties Union and the Children's Hospital Los Angeles, saying, as described in the restraining order and divorce settlement, "Money played no role for me personally and never has, except to the extent that I could donate it to charity and, in doing so, hopefully help those less able to defend themselves." Heard is an ACLU ambassador for women's rights. In a December 2021 testimony used in evidence in the 2022 Depp v. Heard trial, the ACLU's chief operating officer testified that between 2016 and 2018, Heard had personally donated $350,000 to ACLU and that $950,000 had been donated on her behalf. He stated, "We reached out to Heard starting in 2019 for the next installment of her giving, and we learned that she was having financial difficulties. I love who I love, it's the person that matters." Heard was in a relationship with photographer Tasia Van Ree from 2008 to 2012. Heard had her last name legally changed to Van Ree during the relationship and reverted to her birth name in 2014. In 2009, Heard was arrested in Washington state for misdemeanor domestic violence, after allegedly grabbing Van Ree and hitting her arm, but was never charged. The arrest was made public during Heard's divorce proceedings from actor Johnny Depp in 2016, after which a statement was issued by Heard's publicist in which Van Ree said that Heard had been wrongfully accused, that the incident had been misinterpreted and over-sensationalized, and that she recalled hints of misogynistic attitudes toward us which later appeared to be homophobic when they found out we were domestic partners and not just friends. The female officer that conducted the arrest is openly gay. Following her divorce from Johnny Depp, Heard dated tech entrepreneur and Tesla CEO and shareholder Elon Musk for a year, until early 2018. She later had a relationship with actress and cinematographer Bianca Beauty from January 2020 to December 2021. In April 2021, Heard had her first child via a surrogate mother. Thank you for visiting Rise Network.